Game Freak finally announced and showed off gameplay for Pokemon Legends Z-A, and we are getting a lot of new features and a lot of things coming back from the original Pokemon games, and we're getting new things for this new and improved open world Pokemon game. Let's get excited because this game is going to be coming out soon. It's going to be coming out this year. We don't know exactly when, but we do know it's going to come out late 2025. So, until then, let's talk about it. So yes, we finally got a new trailer for Pokemon Legends Z-A showing off a lot of gameplay and the 3 starters we're going to be having in this game. The 3 starters we're going to be have is Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. No idea if these are the best possible starters. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's still a pretty good selection concerning what is possible. So I'm not complaining entirely. And who knows how many Pokemon are going to be in this game. This game's going to be pretty big. It's set off in Lumos City. And we don't know how big this game is. They only showed us a certain amount of the game. Showed us a little bit of the gameplay features. We know a lot of features are coming back. We know a lot of features are going to be coming as new features. But for now, 3 starters we do have is Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. So you guys let me know who you guys are going to be picking when the game comes out. I don't know yet. I genuinely don't know. I'm either Tepig or Totodile, but knowing that Tepig is a fire Pokemon, it might be a little bit better to take him. But we will see when the game comes out. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you guys are going to pick for your Pokemon starter. Because Megas are coming back to Pokemon. Finally, I genuinely missed Megas. It was so cool being able to evolve your Pokemon into a Mega Evolution with just a simple watch in battle. This makes me think that this game is going to be a lot bigger and a lot harder than Pokemon Arceus. Pokemon Arceus it wasn't bad, obviously. It was a really good game, but I feel like it lacked a little bit in the battling. I feel like you were mostly just catching stuff at that point. Like, your objective was just to catch everything. Obviously, that's Pokemon, but I think the battles were lackluster unless you would, like, run into it Landorus or Thundurus, or when you had the Dialga battle. But I did miss Megas. I think you guys probably missed Megas because Megas really make a good Pokemon game. And knowing that we're going to have Megas back in this game, it just gives me excitement for this game. The Pokemon evolutions of Megas that we know are Charizard, X and Y Mega Evolutions, Genghis-Khan Mega, Ampharos, Gardevoir, Sableye, Swablu, Absol, and my personal favorite Pokemon ever, Lucario. And I believe Gyarados was also shown in this trailer. So we do have a lot of Megas that we just saw alone in this gameplay trailer. I can't imagine how many more we're going to be seeing in this game since Blastoise, Venusaur, other Pokemons, they have Mega Evolutions. And we don't know the legendary Pokemon in this game as of yet. So we'll see. But this game really looks like it's going to be good. It looks like it's going to be fun. There are obviously already a few, I don't know, a few things that I'm not liking, but they're always minor things. For now, I'm really excited, and I'm excited for this game to come out, and I can finally play it. Arceus was a great game. I'm just looking forward to playing a new open world Pokemon game. Final thing I really want to talk about, mainly focus on, is just the graphics. Pokemon, they're known for not having the greatest graphics. Again, this is a Nintendo console. We don't even know if this gameplay trailer was shown off on a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch 2. But looking at this gameplay trailer, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. I'm just going to say I'm underwhelmed for the graphical change. Yes, it looks more polished than Scarlet Violet, but graphically wise, I just need to see a better game. This game, it looks fun. It looks great. But graphics, they just need to improve. I want to go back to when Nintendo really focused on making their game the best they can do. Obviously, this is not just Nintendo. This is Game Freak. And Game Freak, to be honest, they can be a little bit lazy when it comes to graphic stuff. They come, they go, and they make a game just to make them a bunch of money. This game looks phenomenal. But graphics is just not what I want. I want something better out of a Pokemon game. It looks, I don't even know what the word is. It's just not how it's supposed to look. The colors are vibrant. It's a polished game. More than Scarlet and Violet, at least. But it's not that big of a difference. I want a big, big difference. for a game that's going to be on a potential new console for the Nintendo series. If we're going to go back and backtrack, okay, but at least make the game look a little bit better than the previous games. It looks better than Arceus, it does, and it looks better than Scarlet and Violet, but it's not that big of a difference. I can't even notice it. When I first watched it, I didn't know what I was watching at first until I realized that it was Legends Z-A. But again, this is not a bad thing. It's just the bad thing is that they're constantly targeting people who they know don't care about graphics. When big people like us, just the community in general, that care about the details and everything, they don't care. But we care. We care about the graphics very much because the graphics actually, it brings the game together. Again, it's a Pokemon game. I don't want to rant about a Pokemon game not having the best graphics available, but I did expect a little bit more out of Nintendo. Game Freak, they're known for this. Game Freak's known for not making the best graphics available in a Pokemon game, and I get it. It's a cartoonish game, but you can still make it as best as you can. I can't judge it just yet. I don't even know if this is on the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2, so I'll have to wait. I'll have to judge it then. But for now, looking at it, it looks like a fun game. It does. I'll buy it. I'll play it. Whatever. But graphics, it needs to improve because this is not going to work going into the coming years. It's really not. I can't expect Pokemon to look like this forever because if it does, it's going to go out in a very, very unfashionable way. But yeah, I just want to talk about the graphics. Graphics, they're not bad. It's just, it's not really stylized different, and it looks a little bit like Scarlet and Violet, just a little bit more polished, and it's not exciting, but we'll have to see. What's your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the graphics strictly? Do you guys think that this is going to be a really good game graphically, or do you think they got a little bit lazy, like they normally do, with the graphics? Because I'll be honest, I look like I'm playing, it really looks like you're playing a game you made yourself. Not the game itself, but the way you look around, it doesn't look like amazing. So you guys let me know. This is just my opinion, but I always share my opinion. Graphically wise, doesn't look great. Gameplay wise, it just looks very fun. But we will have to see coming later this fall. One final thing I want to talk about is just the battles themselves. The battles in Legends Arceus, I personally didn't play Scarlet Violet, so I don't really have a broad opinion or any opinion, to be honest. I've seen gameplay, but I've never played it, so I will not have an opinion for Scarlet Violet. You guys let me know if you guys enjoyed Scarlet Violet or Arceus more. I played Arceus, so Arceus was a really fun game for me. But what lacked in that game were 100% the battles. The battles, okay, there were some difficult ones. But when you're catching a Pokemon, it wasn't as difficult as you would have hoped. The game was finished very fast. Like, you could finish that game in like 2 weeks. Because that game was very easy. It was just not that difficult. Going into a new game, Pokemon Legends Z-A, I do expect the battles to look better and feel better. They already do. I'm not going to lie. They already look really good. Especially now that there's Mega Evolutions back. You can assume that the battles are going to be harder. Because why would they bring such a strong ability back to the game if the battles were not going to be difficult? It's just one pet peeve of mine. Is just the battles in Pokemon games have been getting easier and easier. Unless you go back to the original games. Obviously, those are remastered games. But back then, there were way harder Pokemon battles. So going into this year with the new Pokemon game, I'm just hoping that the battles are going to be better and that we eventually, grow out of this habit of graphics not being that great and the battles being too easy. But for now, that is all I want to talk about. That is the gameplay trailer. We got a really good gameplay trailer. It was like something around 2-3 minutes. But we're going to have to see. Apparently, the game is going to be coming out late fall or late 2025. But Nintendo of Japan did state in there at the end of their trailer that it is coming out late fall, which can be early as September or latest as in November. But we will see. We don't know when the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, but I do not think that this game is going to be a launch title because I don't think it's finished, in my opinion. This doesn't look like it's played on the Nintendo Switch 2 either. I just don't think this game is finished, so I think the Nintendo Switch 2 is still going to be released either June or July, and I expect this game to be a few months after the Nintendo Switch 2's release. But for now, that is all I have for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys are excited for Pokemon Legends Z-A, comment what you're excited for the most. And yeah, with all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one.